I'm on the mother road. All right, I tried to do this yesterday, but I had to come back. Yesterday, there were two very large motorhomes parked right here, and they were setting up camp and flying their drones, and so tried waiting them out, but they outlasted me. That's all right. This was not out of my way. So I'm back at the Route 66 rocker. And this is the second largest rocking chair that I have ever seen. Second largest. And probably the tallest on Route 66 here in Fanning. Oh, sorry. Let's go up, take a closer look at this here. Boy, some people really skimmied up and put their stickers up on there, huh? It's not gonna rock. Someone lost their glove. I don't think it actually rocks. If it did, that'd be kind of dangerous. Got an early start today, so we're gonna try to get a lot in. In this portion of Route 66, you're basically just driving almost like an access road next to the highway. Staying on Route 66 isn't always easy. I made a couple wrong turns. I don't know. I got lost somewhere in the middle of Missouri, but now I'm on the campus of Missouri University of Science and Technology. And what do they have here? Why, they've got their own Stonehenge. Sweet. And as a college, they're going to give you the little lessons on what the Stonehenge was all about and the different lightings and how that worked. By the way, this is not to scale. That's okay. So the summer sunset can be observed by standing over the UMR Stonehenge marker and looking between the interfaces of the northwest Tritheon. I've never felt stupider. There we go. Cool little quick stop. Back to the road. So this is the infamous Larry Baggett's Trail of Tears. Now it's only open on Saturday and Sundays, but I thought I could at least step on, just get this close to it and maybe zoom in and see some of the artifacts they have on display here. That's kind of the famous one there, at least to me. That's the one that stands out when I think about this place. Awesome. All right, I made it this far. I made it to Larry Baggett's Trail of Tears. If you want to come here, it's gonna have to be a Saturday or Sunday though, but cool, interesting spot, definitely. Got some wildlife, a wild dog. Oh, he went down. And here's the infamous Devil's Elbow Bridge. Ooh-wee. Now this is a cool bridge here. Give you a ride right over the top of this one. Devil's Elbow, Missouri, and this was part of the Route 66 alignment from 1926 to 1943. The Mother Lode. Cool fire truck here, and it's best known for the Devil's Elbow Bridge, which we just drove over. The bridge itself was built in 1923, 3 years prior to the Route 66 even existing. we'll take a walk up and look at this a little bit. Here's the Devil's Elbow, right in the middle of the bridge here. No traffic except for a couple of pedestrians I saw along the way. Cool bridge. Look, there's a little elbow part of it there. So I went from driving on Route 66. Now we're going to do a little walking on Route 66. How epic is this? Walking across the bridge and not getting run over. Really love the cliffs here by the bridge too. Yes, we are on historic Route 66, if I haven't mentioned that already. And this caught my attention. The old Bigfoot galore Route 66 Toys Garden statues. Awesome, cool stuff here. Bigfoot lives, and so does the minion. Found another must along the Mother Road. Lebanon, Missouri. This is the library / Route 66 museum. And the sun's coming out. Should have brought my library card. Now, luckily I didn't reach these particular portions of our route. Looks like it was a little tougher going back in the day. Dirt road days were probably pretty rough. Until they started getting into the bricks and then into the pavement. Pretty cool exhibits here. Floating along the river, and looks like a good haul. That looks like bass to me. The old tourist cabins, 40s era. Let's see how luxurious these are. Actually, I could be quite comfortable in that. Not bad. Check out that fan, if I can block the glare a little bit. Old school phone. Well, let's get on the other side, this window here. Oh heck, indoor plumbing, what more can you ask for? The phone switchboard from the Munger Moss Hotel. And an old market sign, look like a little neon. And there's even like an old Route 66 game. There's a lot of other stuff along the way, the verse of the road, a lot of the little cutouts of some of the old hotels. Look, they even got the old Will Rogers Hotel. And something that goes hand in hand with Route 66 are the old diners. I mean, look at that jukebox there. Grab yourself a soda. And that looks like we have a classic NCR cash register from Dayton, Ohio. And here's a little model of how Lebanon looked in the heyday of Route 66. You get your diners and taverns and the old cabin style, kind of like I stayed at the Wagon Wheel, hotels or motels. And I really wonder in that era if they appreciated these gas pumps. Like, I mean, I don't appreciate gas pumps we have now, especially the prices. But these are cool. Pretty cool here. They have a mural park in Lebanon too with a stoplight just for us. Route 66 sign and some pretty cool murals. Can't say murals. Lebanon Drive-In, our town, your town, Missouri. Got a couple more up here. Nelson Family Legacy. It looks like they have a court hotel kind of similar to the Wagon Wheel where I stayed at. Ozark Mountain Apples. I don't know if they compare to Washington apples, but it depends on your taste. In Alachua County, Missouri. Nelson's Petroleum. Gives you a little history of the different stuff here too. We got our bridge. Caffeyville, the Vesta Court. Shorty Jones Shell Station, Twin Oaks, and the harbor, 11 miles east of here, huh?
Head southwest on US Route 66.
Sometimes on Route 66, you get stuck behind a tractor. Oh, he's turning into the stockyards. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Marshfield was the birthplace of Edwin Hubble. That's right, the astronomer that they named the telescope after. Telescope that they sent in outer space anyways. This is a 1/4 model of it here. Edwin Powell Hubble, 1889-1953, discoverer of external galaxies in the expanding universe. Hubble telescope was named in his honor. Launched from Cape Canaveral, April 24th, 1990. Or view of the Hubble from across the street. And the reason I crossed the street because I found a pretty cool mural on Washington and Clay here. See if I can get across. I have a remembrance of those who shaped the community here. Looks like we are in Webster County now. 66 Heritage. And some notable people of Marshfield. John Mahan Legg, named county and seat for Daniel Webster. Edwin Hubble, and Carl and Gleason Young, philanthropist. And yes, this truly is part of this city route of Missouri 66. Got a pretty cool city square here. Don't have the fountains working today though. Downtown, then we got a Fox Theater in the corner and the History Museum of the Square. All right, center of the square, we got a cool sculpture. We got the flags. Another sculpture. That was the water fountain that I was showing you that wasn't working. The Fox Theater and the History Museum of the Square. A lot of Route 66 stuff in there. Let's check it out. And look, the birthplace of Route 66 guys. I learned a little bit about the Osage earlier. They're just pronounced Osage. Right, this museum has 5 floors of stuff. Wild Bill Hickok, birthplace of 66, Civil War, a little bit of everything. Across the Route 66 portion. Oh, look at this. We even got a little birthplace of Route 66. I can watch it from the comfort of this seat.
In the mid-1920s.
This is the way to ride in style right here. So Route 66 really was born in Springfield. Originally it was going to be Route 60. Kentucky fought that. And then they changed it to 62 and Woodruff's like, that's got no ring to it. They decided on 66 because that really does have a ring to it. And much better than 60 would have been, and definitely 62.
Was influenced by his father.
Something here I really didn't know about. I guess Wild Bill Hickok had a little bit of history here in Springfield, Missouri before he went out west and, you know, got that dead man's hand of aces and eights.
And early 1850. At a young age, Hickok became an avid hunter and marksman, and the wilderness surrounding his farm offered opportunities for Confederate lynchmob in Missouri as a sharpshooter who stood over 6 feet tall. He served as a courageous warrior who reported the shooting of Davis Scott in a gunfight on the College Square. Skinny, hip-hop was considered as a folk hero.
Before he was Wild Bill, he was James Butler Hickok, born and raised on a farm in Illinois.
So I guess he moved from Illinois into Missouri and out west, and they really have a pretty expansive collection of Bill Hickok stuff here.
Aces and eights. Ah, look, get a good view of the square up here.
Okay, they get one of Red's giant Hamburg signs here. A lot of good history to that. And some other Route 66 classic stuff. Anytime you see a drive-through and some burgers, or even a drive-in movie, it's going to make you think of Route 66, and these prices, I wish they'd stay that way. And this wall showing some of the iconic sites along Route 66 and its 2,000 plus mile journey you have there. And Steak and Shake is a Route 66 staple. When they got this table set down, I might even drop down and get something to eat.
It's time for them. Nah, no big bite on that.
Ah, looks like we can go for a little train ride.
Oh, sure I can. I already did it. Here it is. The famous Route 66 hubcap. That is sharp. Caps on Route 66. I found it. This is the Route 66 birthplace park right here. They have a little sign there, but more importantly, they have the original giant Hamburg sign. Let's check this one out. Red's Giant Hamburg was a business on the west end of Route 66 in Springfield, Missouri, which is believed to have been the world's first drive-through restaurant. Now here he just kind of punched a hole through a wall and right through his kitchen to make it quicker there. So when Sheldon Red Cheney ordered this sign, he measured how big he needed to get the whole giant hamburger in there. So he's like, what do I do? He just cut it off there and has the giant Hamburg sign. And it's better that way. So he ran the restaurant from 1947 until he retired in 1984. The restaurant was torn down in 1997. Someone did buy the rights for it. There's a new kind of copy of it. So we'll see. Maybe I'll go there and get a giant Hamburg. I'm getting hungry. I need a giant Hamburg. Did notice right across the street here on the wall, they've got some sort of stonework. Let's go across and check that out. Mosaics here, old covered wagon onto the little more traditional train, and then little Route 66 action. We are on the mother road here, old Route 66. This is Gary's Gay Perea. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Formerly known as Gay Perea Sinclair Service. Fred and Gay Mason established the station here in 1930. Now Gary and Lena Turner recreated it in 2006, and they are definitely friends of the Route 66ers you'll get out here. And check this cool place out here. Wow. 1930, can you imagine? This was actually probably a big stop in the early days of the Mother Road. And like I said, it's Sinclair Station. That sign in there, beauty. Look at all the memorabilia in here. The old Sinclair dinosaur. Main Street of America map. Kind of stuff. It's got to be a visitor's, a gift store here or something. I'll have to pick up something here. Ooh, did I find me another national cash register? I'll bet you it is.
Where you coming from?
This trash is another person's treasure.
I reckon so. I couldn't be a shadow.
Hard to find them cigarette machines anymore.
Yeah,
You know, where I work, they got a cigarette machine in there. It's like $12 a pack.
Yeah, it's crazy. When I was a kid now, the cheapest I remember was like 35 cents.
See, now people can't afford to get cancer. That's
Right?
That's the way to do it. Be Henry the mechanic.
And he used to be working on this motor here, you see. And
He
folks
said that's a 1929.
Yeah, folks like to come in and take pictures with him, and I'd find him on the floor. So
Oh, he used to sit in the chair there.
No, I just promoted him to the driving
Gotcha.
position.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That way I ain't got to pick him up off the floor.
Was that a local cinema here then?
No, those came from James Island, as a matter of fact.
Oh, these came from South Carolina.
Yeah, Barbara worked in the cinema for many years.
You see a lot of stuff in here. I didn't expect to be attacked by a goose.
Well, she's one of our babies. Her mama was killed about 8 years ago.
Oh, gee.
I had two of them. When they matured at about age 2, her sister found a boyfriend and flew off.
That's how it usually works.
One of the dogs, really.
Hey, she likes my new shoes.
She likes everybody's shoes,
I just bought these yesterday.
right?
First new pair of shoes I got in about 8 years. Now I'm
Me
gonna
too.
see.
I wear
I'll-
everything. So what's your target tonight then?
I'm just staying right in Joplin tonight.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so I'm just down the road here.
Yeah, that ain't but about an hour now. Yeah, Villa's about.
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
Get some new shoes for your car message. Discover the historic Gilloy's Theater.
It still runs.
God help me, I'm sick. I love them.
The Mother Road has now led me to Carthage, Missouri. Look at that beautiful courthouse. We get a better look at it right over here. They got a Civil War museum there that I won't have time to get to because it's closed already. But I hear that's supposed to be really good. But watch out for the speed traps. The old sheriff likes hiding behind the billboards. What's he driving here anyways? Old Ford Super Deluxe. Hello, sleeping on the job. Must just be a deputy. That can't be the sheriff. But the real reason I came to Carthage wasn't just to see a billboard or a courthouse in the distance. It was to get to the Boots Court Hotel. Yes, there's a sign, and there she is behind me. Let's take a closer look at it. Another roadside attraction sign. These are really handy. Arthur Boots. So Boots is named after Boots. Arthur Boots built this streamlined modern style motor court in 1939. Featuring a radio. Yes, a radio in every room. At the intersection of 66 and Jefferson Highway, known as the Crossroads of America. The motel was expanded in 1946 and restored in 22. Must not be open for the season yet. I would have checked into this. Please check in at the visitor center. Let's do that. And look at these. These are a true motor court, because you'd come in, pull your car right into the spot by your room. Man, that makes it so easy to unload your luggage and whatnot and keep an eye on your valuables. Doesn't look like anybody's staying here right now, so I don't have to worry about peeking in on some people. But I'll circle around here and just see if there's anything else of interest. Well, I would like to stay here sometime. Too bad I can't go in and see the rooms. That'd be cool. What's more Route 66 than a drive-in movie? The 66 Drive-In Theater just outside of Carthage. Awesome. And you can't beat that. $10. Kids, $5. Under 5, free. At the Drive-In Theater. Rights reserved. All right, I'll walk up as far as the no trespassing sign and call it quits there. 106.5. Turn your headlights off and enjoy the theater. There's where the good popcorn is. Can I see the screen? Maybe not. So I've arrived at the Joplin, Missouri, Route 66 Mural Park. There's my mural, there's my ride. That's gonna do it for the toll road on the Route 66 through Missouri. And who knows? Who knows where the toll road will lead to next? Wait, there's more. I had to come back to Boots Court because, oh yeah, look at it in all its glory with the actual real neon flow in here. Check out the court. Boots Court. Awesome. Let's take one last look around the side of this. Remember, Boots Court. And I talked to the guy, it's only $99 a night. Wow. You can't beat this. Don't stay at a chain.